Hi, I'm Angela from empoweredcrystals.com, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about setting up a spiritual business and what my top 3 things are to do first. First of all, before I start, I just want to ask you if you enjoy the videos, if you could subscribe down below. It'll be very helpful for me and my YouTube channel. We're very new and I'm just starting out, so the more followers the better. Thank you very much. So, starting up a spiritual business. The first thing is the idea. So you've got something you're passionate about, I hope. You need to really love what you do, because a spiritual business, when you run any business, if you're self-employed, and you're going to be a one-man gang for quite a little while until you get enough money to hire staff, you are going to need to love it, because it is going to be very long days. You need to be doing your work, you need to be promoting, you're going to have to do your own accounts, you're going to have to do your own social media. So there's going to be an awful lot of things that you need to be doing. So you need to love what you're doing, and you really need to be passionate about it. People pick out if you're not passionate and you don't believe in your subject, but they really pick up if you do believe in your subject, you are passionate, and they'll want to be part of it. So please don't choose something because you think it's popular or you think it might make money. It might in the short term, but trends change. But if you really believe in your business, I believe you can outrun the trends. The second thing to do is to do your research before you start. So what I would first start off with is what your potential competition is. So if you look at your competitors and see what they're doing, you want to see successful competitors, see how they're advertising, see how much they're charging. If you are offering a service, some sort of healing, look around your local area to see what the average charges are. You don't want to be charging too low and you don't want to be charging too high, because people will compare prices. When you start out, I would probably suggest being just below the average, so to attract new customers in and to have lots of special offers when you first start off. But yeah, you need to do your research about what your competitors are doing, how they're advertising, where they're what sort of areas they tend to be in, because if you've got too much of concentration, then you may not want to set up in that area. You may want to set out somewhere else so there's not so much competition. The third thing is do your sums. You need to be looking at all your running costs, your expenses. If you're a product-based service, you need to look at your material costs. If you're going to accept credit card payments, there's a lot of hidden costs in there. If you're on a marketplace, you're going to have the marketplace charging you. You're going to have the credit card charging you, and you're going to have whatever card processor system you use, they'll be charging you. So you'll get 3 charges for every payment that you use. So that's quite important to think about when you work out your figures. You also need to figure out how you're going to market and how much that will be. So marketing can be expensive or cheap. Social media marketing is probably the easiest option. I would suggest if you're doing a local service, you'll probably be looking more at leaflets and that type of thing, and business cards. So you want to see what your marketing costs for getting materials set up. I would be very reluctant to invest in too many leaflets or business cards when you start out, because what you'll find is as you increase your business and you get a bit more experience under your belt, you'll want to change things. So when you first start out, I wouldn't recommend more than 500 cards, and probably a couple of hundred when you first start out. I think Vistaprint, they do like a £5 for 100 cards, something like that, or is it a tenner? When they do big deals, you get quite good deals with Vistaprint. I'm not affiliated, so it's just the company that I use. So yeah, you need to work out what sort of running costs. If you're going to hire a room, you need to work out how much that's going to cost. Are they going to allow you to just hire it when you need it? Are you going to need to hire it for a certain number of days a week? That sort of thing. If you're in your home, you need to work out how all your materials are going to cost. And like tables, if you've got a treatment, you may want a treatment table. You may need products like aromatherapy, massage oils. You may just be straight like a therapy or a healing service, so you don't need any products. It's just your setup that you need to sort out, and your marketing. So you need to do your sums. And you need to work out backwards how much profit you're going to get from that. You need to work out how much time it's going to take for each service or product. So are you going to offer half an hour treatments, 45 minutes, an hour treatments? What's everybody else doing? And if you're doing a product, you need to work out how the materials how much they're going to cost. At first, you won't be able to buy in bulk, so things will be more expensive at first. You don't want to be left with a load of materials that you might not use. So you need to take that into account, how much your materials cost, how much time it's going to take. If you've got a product that's going to be selling for £10, it's no good if it takes 4 hours to make. Even if it's £1 worth of materials, it's just not going to be worth your while. So you need to take your time into account as well as the materials, and look at the competition to see how you compare. So I hope that's helped a little bit. Again, if you liked the video, please do subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.